everybody? Welcome to GT Champions and HyPrix Midweek Madness. We are on episode number 6, and we are at Trial Mountain Reverse in the HyBrids Group 1 cars. So, yeah, this ought to be interesting. This ought to be very interesting indeed. The drivers have been practicing for a while. Some are just showing up. Some have been here for a bit, just getting it all sorted out. Here's how tonight's going to go. We're going to do a 5-minute qualifier and a 10-minute sprint. And there's no tire requirements on that. And then we're going to do another qualifier and a 30-minute race. That will have a requirement for soft and medium tires to be ran. So we're about ready to start the qualifier. Nobody joining me today. I think everybody that wanted to join is actually on track. So let's go to the track. See if there's anybody out there. Somebody new is showing up. Let everybody know. 1 minute. And we'll give whoever's joining the race, give them a chance to get their tires set. And then we're going to go for it. All right. So, I don't have... Do I have next week's race already sorted? Let me see. I don't, so I still get to put that one together. And there have been some very serious what's the word I'm looking for? There's been a lot of people with suggestions, let's put it that way. A whole lot of suggestions. So we will be doing a super formula in the 2023s when they release that in the game. So I'm not going to do a super formula one until that car shows up. Just for giggles. So let me check and see if this one driver is racing. Hang on. Just gonna get these people together. Let's get make sure I have audio from the track on. So last week was fun. Last week was a really exciting race, and it was fun. I don't know if any of you watched it, but it was a pretty epic battle. It was a lot of fun in the Super GT cars. With fuel strategies all over the place. It made for an interesting finish, that's for sure. It looks like solo driver is okay. So here we're gonna start this qualifier now. Let's get this race going. All right, let's get some audio. Let's get out to the track and see what we can see. Oh, nope, not me. No, not today. Not today. All right, let's see if anybody's... Let's see who comes out of the pits first. Oh, nope. Who was first? Where's the first car? Is that the first car? Yep, there we go. So Teasbap gets out first. We will see what kind of laps these guys can do. So let's see, what cars is everybody in? You know what? Hold on a second. Let me go look at the cars. We've got the Porsche, the Toyota, another Porsche, another Porsche, another Porsche. Oh, Sharky in the 030. That's brave. Lots of Porsches. Okay, so we're going to have lots of Porsches on the track today. So let's see, who's the first one out? Teasbap was the first one out. A little bit laggy there. But... this track is a lot of fun in the normal direction. It's a little bit more spicy when you get into the braking zone at the end of this long straight. When you go the other way, you have like that big turn, and you can slow down and you can take it pretty quick. This is way sharper of a turn, and then it leads into some real dicey corners. Let's watch this. So there we go. Up into the tunnel, and then it's going to be a left and a right and a left. Yeah, up the hill, and then this is where it's going to get tricky. Really slow down here. bash it through the tunnel and then try to keep a good amount of momentum coming through the tunnel up the hill, and then you're going to have what's normally turn 3, but right here going up the hill and turning, you come off this hill and down, and it can get a little slow. Oh, there he goes. He did it. All right, so there's Teasbap. Frog's not far behind, but everyone sitting in tow. All right, so the first hot lap, there goes Teasbap, who has won, I think, every race that he's showed up for. And right behind him, we've got Frogs from HyPrix. Ooh, there it is. There's that HyPrix group car. I like that. That's the Porsche. No, wait, is that the Toyota? I forget. I have to look at the headlights. I don't remember what the cars are. Sorry, sometimes I just can't remember the car. They all look so similar, but I think the Porsche has, yeah, I think that's the Porsche because it's got those headlights that are on it. So Frogs is in a Toyota, and let's see, what is Teasbap in? Let's get a look at the front of his car. He's in the Porsche. All right, and there's the Toyota. There's the other Porsche. There's another Toyota. So we're gonna see some cool looking liveries here as all these cars get out on track. Okay, a Dale Earnhardt tribute, nice. There's Tuckman. Run through all these liveries, kind of get a good look at some of these cars. So something interesting that the Porsche, that's the TO30 that Sharky's in. He's in the older one. It's going to be great in the corners, but it's got a little less speed than the rest of the cars do, if I remember right. It's sporting a GT Champions logo. Thanks, Toolshed. There's default livery. Solo's in. Solo, who works with J-Rod at RWB a lot, getting the working on some of the Gentleman's Tuesday Challenge stuff. I see him in there plenty of times. There's LJ and the Penske. Nice. Where's Walks? There he is. In the Porsche also. That was clean. I like that one. All right, so Teasbap slows it down. That's because we are at... Oh, the timer's not right. Again, they do it to me. I can never tell if it's going to work or not. All right, we're at 4 minutes. Stand by. I had to adjust my my TV set so I can see the time. All right, I'm going to take an opportunity here to try a little something. And we'll just keep an eye on Teasbap's parked. Let's give some love to the HyPrix car. Try to run this clock up at the top of the screen. Let's hope that it's not going to look great, but there, now we'll have the clock. All right, so Teasbap has the pole. Frogs in P2. Millet, is anybody else coming across? Here comes Tuckman. Is he going to stay in fourth? Nope, he jumps to third and gets past Millet. We still have, who's this right? There we go. Here comes Sharky. Can he get the pole? Nope, third. And last but not least, Toolshed comes across in eighth. And so what's interesting, I was telling you, so sorry about that, is the oh, the timer looks terrible. I'm sorry about that. I did not have time to get that sorted right for you guys. Looks like LJ's still got to finish his lap. He's the last one. Actually walks, yeah, he's done. Okay. The Porsche the battery on the Porsche gets depleted really quick, and the only way to get power back into it is through the brakes, right? The Toyotas, they get power regeneration with liftoff, but the Porsche gets its power regen under braking. So sometimes what you can do is you can, getting into a corner is lift off, keep it on full throttle, but like just barely put your foot on the brake just before the braking zone, and you can try to gather more power that way, and that thing will just shoot out of the corner. So this ought to be fun. So there it is, the HyPrix Midweek Madness mobile, the Group 1 car. Everyone is still quiet in chat today. Who are we waiting for? He's stuck at 49 miles an hour. Everyone's at 49 miles an hour. We're just waiting for it to end. Okay. Come on, cars. I don't think we're waiting for... I just think we're just waiting for the 180-second countdown timer. And then we'll get underway. So it's going to be a 10-minute sprint. Then we're going to do this qualifier again. So this is a good soft tire qualifier for these guys. Then they're going to race for 10 minutes. And then they're going to qualify again. So it'll be good, like good race, getting them really warmed up for the really big show that's coming up next. All right. So there we go. All right, let me do one thing here. All right. Let me get them to set the tires. Let them all know they got 30 seconds to get their tires sorted. What time is it on the clock? I can't see a clock. Okay, so I'll just have to guess. Anyway, how many of you are out there? Okay. Looks like just a few of you, but that's all good. It's all good in the hood. All right, I think we're going to be about ready. That's about 15 seconds. Let's wait another 15 seconds more. Give them just enough time. I don't see anybody left the track, so let them all have good luck. I suck at grid starts, he said. All right, here we go. Let's see how this goes. We got 10 people in tonight. I guess we have 10 people that weren't necessarily, or a bunch of people not necessarily into group car racing or Group 1 car racing. So we'll see how it goes, right? We'll see how it goes. All right. Look at them, just beautiful, sitting out there on the track. All ready to go. It's a beautiful morning at Trial Mountain. Lights are up. No false starts. Everyone hold on to that. And look at that. A nice clean start by everybody. Couple of people jumping out to see what they can get. Now let's see. Look at these Toyotas take off and these Porsches take off. And into turn one. Whoa! Oh, red flagging. Red flag. Okay. Yep. Red flag. We're going to start that all over. That was a mess. That was a mess. All right, let's get all the cars off the track. Let's do that. Come on, everybody. Pay attention. There we go. Everyone off the track. We're going to try that one again. I did not take a picture of the qualifying order, so we're just hoping that they check back in, and then we'll just start the race again. All right. Tuckman and Graham, they just need to get off the track. Come on, guys. Do they not know what the red flag means? Come on, guys. Come on. Anytime. Anytime. I need them to get off the track and uncheck. There goes one. Now Tuckman just needs to... There we go. Okay. They didn't get through anything, so it should be the same order. Once everyone checks in, it should be the same order because we didn't even get through the first sector, so we'll go with that. All right. 3 more. 2 more. Oh, AMS Optimal just showed up. Okay. Gremlin, let's go. Come on, come on. You're a B driver. You've been around the world. You know how this works. We don't need... I know what everybody is. Gremlin, come on. Oops, forgot to say something. Come on, Gremlin. Check in so I can start the race. It's already in the right order. There we go. Oh, I have to... okay, I have to change the event settings. Doggone it. Okay, let me get a picture of that before I change screens. Ooh, I almost did that. That would have been bad. All right, so now we have our running order currently there, and I'm going to have to do a set by host now to do the next race. So, let's do that. Let me just get this set real quick, folks. Stand by. Now they all have to check back in again. Doggone it. Okay. I wish it was just easier. I just wish it was easier. Yeah, it's sorting out by driver rating. So let's see. 2 more need to check in. Toolshed and Gremlin. And then I can set the order. Why don't I see? Oh, there it is. Gotta wait for them to check in, and then I can set the grid the proper way. Ugh. Come on. There we go. Teasbap. Frogs is in P2. Where are you, Frogs? There he is. And P3, then it goes Sharky, Tuckman, and Millet. So, Sharky, Tuckman, and BP Millet. Then we've got Gremlin, Riser, and Toolshed. So, Gremlin, Riser, and Toolshed. Then LJ, Optimal, and Walks. All right, let's try this again. Let's see if we can make this work. It's only a 10-minute race, so everyone's thinking that they're gonna get this all handled by the first turn. Let's see how this goes. All right, let's wait for the lights. This should be full out sprint. No tire saving, no fuel saving. I think they could go balls out on this, so we'll see how it goes. Lights are on, and green, 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 green. Nobody false starts. Awesome. Teasbap gets the run up the corner. Let's go back here, and let's watch from the back and see how everything unfolds. Everyone slows down a little bit more. There we go. There we go. It worked. They did it. T-Bap out of here. Frogs out of here. Tuckman out of here. BP Millet leads a whole group, so he takes off. He's got a tool shed right behind him. There we go. That's a nice little spread happening there now. Do we have anybody close? Everyone's fallen in line, and now it's all about the draft. So let's see what happens as we head into the long straight for the first time in these cars. T-Bap up ahead in the Porsche. All of his battery is going to be gone right now. There goes Frogs' battery. There goes Tuckman's battery. Millet's battery. Everyone, all those Porsches, their batteries are all gone. There goes the Toyotas. Any of the Toyotas have battery? Nope, it's all gone. So, T-Bap at the end on the brakes refills about half of it. Nice job. He gets, do you see that? Look at that. He gets a lot of battery right there. Of course, it depletes a little quicker than the Toyotas do. I'm looking for any little views from cars. Everyone's still kind of close together. Okay, cool. Into the big tunnel. And up through the final 3 corners. He's having a lot of downforce, so it should hold these cars together pretty well. Nice. Okay, so into the first corner goes T-Bap. Not far behind is going to be Frogs. There he is. And Tuckman, look, everyone's just kind of lined up, still kind of close. There's some gas. Oh, a little bit of a, who was that? Was that Graham? Yeah, Graham got a little bit loose. Sharky up into 7th position. Optimal's all the way up into A. Ooh, that was close. Whoa, no. Oh, I thought Optimal went around. Oh, but somebody else did. LJ is going around. Oh, no, LJ. Okay, look away. Look away. All right, T-Bap 6/10 behind Frogs. Can Frogs make something happen here? Frogs actually losing time to the Porsche with the Toyota. Even in the slip, he's running behind him and he's not gaining any time. Well, a little towards the end, but there's a battle up front, and it ain't over. These guys are really close together. Oh, let me get the timer. So you have the timer at the top of your screen. There's our race timer. It's a little crude, but it works. It's all we have to work with. All right, so everyone's kind of spread out. We're about 4 seconds from 6th to 1st. And look at that, Sharky nabs the fastest lap time. Bragging rights only. That's all that gets you there. All right, so it looks like a couple of people have spread out. Let's make sure not to miss any potentials. So T-Bap gets a little bit further ahead on a purple lap right now, so he's definitely doing good. The tires, we're about almost halfway through the stint. The tires are still looking good. No batteries left, and look at that Porsche just pull away. Even in the slip, Frogs is just not catching. But let's see. Tuckman is slowly gaining on Frogs. Interesting. Interesting. Oh wait, look at that. There's some juicy stuff happening right here. Let's go take a look at this. So Millet has Sharky up into 7th, into 5th now from 7th. So he's gained a couple of spots, and he sees BP Millet as his next target. We got a little action happening back here with these two guys, Optimal and Riser. Everyone's kind of spread out up front. This is about the closest. These are about the closest cars on the track right now. Actually, right here is. Almost missed it. Ooh, look at that. Sharky was looking at Millet there. Let's go back and take a look at that really quick if we can. He was in that slip, going in the braking zone. He just thought better of it and left the spot alone. Okay, sounds good. So Millet is not safe yet, except Sharky has a penalty. And look, now it shows the countdown timer on the. I don't understand this game. It just does not know how to keep information where it's supposed to be. Okay, good. I can turn off that one. We'll leave this one in the middle. Actually, I like it. We'll just leave it. Whatever. All right, tease back. 1 second clear. Frog's trying to break that toe from Tuckman. Tuckman, under half a second, is going to really feel that slipstream now. Look at Frog's catching up. Frog seems to get really good. Sitting on a purple lap right now. He is definitely on his best lap, and he is closing the gap. He got a couple of tenths out of Teasbap in this last sector. Let's see if he can keep that up. Let's check back here and see what else we have to work with. Anybody else coming? Yep, there comes Graman. There's Riser and Optimal, not too far back. Let's see if Teasbap still got about a second lead, so it's looking pretty good there. But this is what I'm interested in here. So Tuckman is kind of falling off Frogs. He's 2 seconds back, so something happened. I don't think we can get back far enough to see what might have been. Let's see. Yeah, he was right there, but I don't know what happened. But now he's got BP Millet to deal with. Frog's still back. Is Frog's going to set the fastest lap this lap? He is looking on pace to do so. Let's see if he can get a 1:36.5 out of this car. He's got the slipstream too, so that should help him go a little bit quicker. He might be a little far back for that. Tuckman sitting in third, and look at this. Look at this side by side. Oh, that was a Shark move. Shark looking inside, but gets it done and gets around BP Millet. Let's go back and watch that. He just gets that draft like it was. And oh, I saw that. I see that. Okay, that was good stuff. All right, so Sharky up into fourth, sitting on the fastest lap time of the race. But so was Frogs. Let's see if Frogs has anything to offer. Is he going to respond with a purple lap right about there? He does not. Here comes Tuckman, and Sharky gets it. There it is. Sharky with the fastest lap. We've got 1 minute left in the race. 1 lap, maybe 2 laps left. This is going to be a great tell for these drivers to see just how much fuel it's going to take to get through 10 minutes. And they're going to have to adjust accordingly to get through the next 30-minute race. All right, so let's see up front. Still, Teasbap doing what Teasbap does, leading the race. Frogs giving it all she's got, Captain. Burning every ounce of fuel out of that car. It is 3/10 purple. Wow. Okay, so into the longest straight on the track. We'll see if he can make anything work. Tuckman and Sharky. Uh-oh. Look at that. Sharky's there. Does Sharky get close enough? He's in the slip. He's gaining. He's gaining. He's gaining. He's gaining. He's going to catch him under the brakes. Look at that. Look how much he gained on him all the way there. That's awesome. Oh, it gets a little bit. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, he's right there. Let's watch this from on board because we might see an overtake here in this final sector. Oh, he had to lay up a little bit because he almost took out, or not take him out, but he almost got right there with Tuckman. Look at that. On the gas, on the gas. There's 16 seconds left. Will they make the, I don't think these guys are going to make the, this is it. It's a drag race. It's a drag race. It's a drag at 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, they're going to go again. They get to go again. BP Millet will cross the line and get 1 more lap to go. But Graman, Tool Shed, Optimal. Woo, boy. Okay. Let's go up here and see Sharky. Sharky did get Tuckman. Let's go back and watch that really quick while we can. Yep, he does catch him under. He just does catch him under the slipstream. So, Teasbap still sitting in third or first with 3-second gap. Frog is laying back, but Sharky's on the hunt. Look at him. He is gaining massive time. He's setting a purple lap right now. He knows this is his last chance. There's nothing left. Can he catch Frogs? Frogs almost out of fuel. You guys can't see this, but if I do this, you can. Frogs is almost out of fuel. He may not make this as hard as he's been pushing. Oh, may not Sharky either. Or Tuckman. Okay, this is... Teasbap's got all the fuel in the world. And Frogs is... Oh, this is going to be so close. He's going to be so close. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh! Frogs hits the wall. He doesn't have any damage. Doesn't look like there's any damage. Oh, here we go. Sharky's going underneath. Was looking. Sharky's gonna be in the toe. He's gonna be in the toe through the final corner. Is he close enough? Is he close enough? He's got just enough. He does. Oh no, he miscalculates, but he still gets there. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was so close. Frogs runs out of fuel, but stays in on the podium. Woo! That was that was fun. Let's see if they can. Let's see if they can make all that happen next time. So Teasbap. Oh, that's right, guys. I forgot. Teasbap is a HyBrid driver now. This is his first. I think this is his first Gran Turismo entry as a HyPrix driver. So way to go, dude. All right, I'm gonna. Oh, I almost did it. I'm gonna save the replay really quick because I gotta share it to my boy Pixteca so he can get some good stuff. All right, we're gonna change this track. That was awesome. That was really, really good stuff. Okay, now we're gonna change the event, and now we're gonna do another 5-minute qualifier. Let these guys race it out for 30 minutes. They do have to pit because they have to change tires. So, whoo, that was so close. That was good stuff. All right, so let's see. While we wait, let's see. Did I do a thing wrong here? I might have done a thing wrong. Stand by while I do a right thing. Okay. Wow, that was fun. All right. We'll get everybody to start here. I'm going to give everybody like a 2 minutes. Give everybody 2 minutes to get ready for the to next quali. So if they need to use the little boys' room or the little girls' room or whatever, they can do that. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. These cars, I did some testing and you know, I don't race in them, but I get to design the events, and sometimes me and Pixteca get together on them. But this one was significantly hard to figure out. It's a whole different race. I'm telling you, an entirely different race when it's the opposite direction. Like the whole fuel strategy, completely different. Like going the other way, which is remarkable because you think, well, it's the same distance, right? But you have, going this direction, you have more acceleration zones, like from slow speeds going to faster speeds. It feels like. So I was using about, in the short 10-minute sprint, I used about 10% more fuel in reverse than I did in the normal one. So, wow, that was good stuff. That was good stuff. All right, let's see. I wonder if they're ready to. Go. I don't think it's been 2 minutes, but whew. That was good stuff. I'm assuming you can all hear me, and that I've got all my stuff right. All right, so we have two HyPrix drivers now, Frogs and Teasbap. So, Frogs didn't make it onto the podium, did he? He got passed up under. So no, wait a minute, he did. I think he got third. Hold on a second. Let me get this. Yeah, he did. That's right. I'm gonna save this screenshot because I can, right? There we go. All right, let's tell them. Here we go. Now we're gonna do one more qualifying lap, and hopefully we don't have to red flag the race. So, has it been 2 minutes? I think it's been 2 minutes. It's been really close to 2 minutes. Okay, here we go. Oh, I should probably have a little stopwatch or a clock or something, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, all right. So cars heading out onto the track, and it's going to reset them here momentarily. There we go. And let's get back to le track. That's French for the track. Okay, it's okay. Let's see, Frogs. It looks like it's going to be Teasbap that comes out first. No, that's Optimal. So Optimal is going to get the first shot out of the cannon here. That is a long pit lane. All right, so there's our timer up there. We'll get something prettier before we get to the next round. Yeah, this pit lane is a whole bit different animal coming out of there. And pit lane penalties are on too, so they have to be careful about those. So there's Optimal from AMS. A lot of people have know who he is and have raced around him before. He's come to many an event of ours, so it's good to have him around. There is Frogs again, and BP Millet, one of my teammates from RWB. And LJ. LJ, I believe, is... most of these drivers are actually in the World Cup, too. So this is fun to just get out from under those Group 3, Group 4 cars and get into some real high downforce racing. So that'll be a lot of fun. All right, let's see. There's Sharky, Tuckman. Sharky slowing down, let some people get by. All right, so Teasbap into the final few corners. Going in through the tunnel, and we're going to let BP Mill. Oh, it almost gets nailed by Frogs. Letting a few people through. So BP Millet will get to watch as he sets his first lap time. I'm wondering if the drivers are letting people by because they don't want anybody in their draft. Because right there, that's giving Frogs a huge run. Look at that. And Frogs is going to have to lay off a little bit. Oh, okay. That's one way to help someone through. Teasbap. Oh, Teasbap and Frogs kind of teammates getting a little bit too close to each other. We're 2.5 minutes. There's only another 2.5 minutes left. So they're going to get 2 laps, this one and the next one. So they better make the best use of it that they can. Frogs is going to be towing Optimal in the Porsche all the way up this long straight, which is going to be great for Optimal. It's going to give him a much better time. He might even be able to get past him. Or is he going to push him? Yep. He's like, let's go. Let's get ourselves up to the top of that podium. Through the sector into sector 3 now. There he goes. Oh, right up next to the curbs, right where you want to be, into the tunnel. Frogs and Optimal now switched places. These two might want to give themselves a little bit of a gap. We'll see. Oh, Frogs has some damage, and it is light damage. It will fix itself. And Optimal laid back, I guess. Oh, penalty. That's not going to look good. That is not going to be good. So Millet's sitting on the podium for now. Where's Teasbap? He hasn't come across yet. Frogs coming all the way across already. Takes P2. Let's see if Teasbap is... no, Teasbap was slowed up on the lap, so I think he's going full send right now. This is fast as he can get out of the corner and go. So he'll still get a time on the board, but it's not going to be his best one. Yeah, definitely not his best one. Sharky! Up to the top he goes. Oh, I keep forgetting I have my keyboard now. Okay, so Sharky is sitting on the podium. Riser up into P2. Not the podium, the pole. Toolshed in third. Millet in fourth. Oh, Optimal has a penalty. Where is Optimal? There he is. So now he's got to get across the line in the next 30 seconds or he's not going to improve his position. Oh boy. All right, let's see who's going to be coming across first right here. Here comes LJ. LJ is going to get another lap. So LJ is going to come across and he'll have another lap to go. So we need to go to right here. BP Millet, who's fourth fastest, but first to come across the timing line. So let's see if he's... I missed him coming across the timing line. I apologize for that. Kind of wish there was a way you could see if they're up or down on the sectors like you can do in iRacing and ACC, but that's right. This stuff looks way prettier. So, okay, BP Millet, his final lap coming across. Optimal will come behind that. And he still gets the pole. Optimal doesn't move up. Frogs gets the pole away from Millet. Sharky... Well, let's see who's next to come across. There we go. Here comes Tuckman from 7th to 4th. There he goes. Somebody just went across. Who's that? Grammon. And here comes Riser and Teasbap. Teasbap is going to go from 9th to 1st by a full second over Frogs. Sharky just 400ths behind him. Oh, these two are showing why they're so freaking fast. Wow. Okay, so there's your pole sitter again, Teasbap. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed this, and I noticed this during the last 10-minute sprint. How he had a quarter tank of fuel coming across the line on the final lap, when like the next four guys, one of which ran out of fuel, had next to nothing. So Teasbap really on par, pushing that Porsche around the track and saving the fuel. So. Good on him, man. That is awesome. LJ sets a new record of 137.9 for him and gets himself up into 7th place. Not bad. All right, let me get a picture of this here running order before I forget what's happening here. All right, I got it. All right. Just for good measure. No, I already took a picture of it. All right, let me let them know. Give them all 30 seconds so they know when we're going to go. But, yeah, Teasbap showing why Teasbap wins stuff when he comes to race. He's doing a really good job. That was a great pick for HyPrix to grab him and pull him under their wing. So, way to go. And Frogs, no slouch in this car. Dang. All right. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. We're gonna go 30 minutes. Hopefully we don't have any red flags and we can just go for this. So here goes nothing. Boom. All right. Once we get going, I wonder if anybody had if anyone's starting on different tires. We'll look a little bit further into the race. When we get about 10 minutes into the race, we'll go take a look at that. Okay, no false starts, guys. You've done it twice now with no false starts. This is the one. This is the one that matters. Nice. Oh, look at that. Everyone gets a good start. Couple cars go wide, but all in all, still looking. Oh, just one car. Oh, wow. No, that was only one car, right? Oh, geez, he got. Oh, there's a bunch. Okay, so we have to red flag it. That's the rule. Dang it. All right. We have to red flag. Doggone it. Ah. Now I got to change the lobby to set by host. Yeah, our rule is if there's 3 or more drivers involved in an event, then we red flag the race. So let me type it out again. Okay, good thing I took a picture, huh? All right, so I'm going to get that pulled up, and we'll get these people out of the way. Exit the track, please. Come on, guys. Exit the track. They have to know. Situational awareness, people. You have to know there's nobody on the track racing you. It's like, how do you not know there's nobody there? Your map is empty. Yeah, okay. Come on, frogs. Come on. Come on, pay attention. Come on. Thank you. I was like, jeez. I guess I could have done this. So let's do here. And set by host. Some people get tunnel vision when they drive and aren't realizing that there's stuff they're supposed to do. So it happens. Okay. Well, that's fun. My caps lock was on. That's good times. Are we missing somebody? I thought we had one more person, but I guess not. Okay, we'll get him there. There we go. All right, now let's set this grid. So Teasbap, Sharky, then Frogs. Where's Sharky? Frogs, and then Millet, and then Tuckman. Then Toolshed, LJ, and Riser. Toolshed, LJ, and Riser. And then Optimal, Grammar, and Wokes. There we go. All right, let's try this again. No more red flags, guys. Let's get this done. Oh, he's on VR, so he can't see it. Oh, okay. Nah, it makes sense now because they don't have everything on the screen. But there's still I would still think that there was a map. Okay. Look, no timer, of course. So we'll put the timer up at the top of the screen. It looks a little goofy, so I apologize. Go straight now. Let's get going. All right. Ready for the green flag. No false starts. No whammies. There goes everybody. Okay. Everyone gets a good start. So Teasbap up front again. Let's go to the chase cam from a few cars back and just keep an eye on stuff. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That's one person involved. One person involved. That one we can keep going. So it has to be 3 or more, and it wasn't 3, or it was 3 or 4 or 5 in the last one. So a lot of look at that. Optimal just gets a screw. Let's go back and watch that. Optimal gets quite a run on LJ there. Look at this. Dives in underneath. Is able to hold off. I think that was Sharky right there. And then under brake, he just dives right underneath there. Oh, he actually is he's moving over. There you go. That's the sportsmanship we like to see, people. He moved over to let the driver by that he pushed to pass. So good job. Okay, BP Millet up in second. Frogs in third. So HyPrix 1 and 3. RWB P2. Tuckman. Riser. LJ is under attack again by Optimal. This time Optimal is going to do it the correct way, it seems. So that is good. Not far behind, though, is Sharky. Now, here's the interesting thing about that 10-minute race, right? A lot of these guys were out just practicing, driving laps, trying to get fuel fuel, tires, all that stuff takes a big hit when you get into race mode. You start driving a little harder. You're driving behind other cars. You're getting, you're getting more tire wear. So let's see, does Optimal go for it here? Nope, he keeps it together. Nobody coming for him. Is he going to try to pull a move on LJ here? Oh, look at that, great. Oh, he could have had the best exit of his life out of there and almost lost the car. All right, we'll keep an eye on that in a second. Let's just check up front. Yeah, we do have Frogs and Millet in a tight little skirmish there. Riser only just a second above LJ. Optimal not too far behind. Oh, I like this camera right here. There's Sharky, Walks, Grammon. Toolshed is a little bit further behind as he recovers. You know, I'm just going to go really fast through the cars and look at something. Okay, we got a few drivers that... Oh, someone has damage. Right there. Wokes has damage to his car. It'll clear itself. But, yeah, so we have a mixture on here now. Everyone on the last race was running all softs, of course. Now we've got some drivers that are on medium tire and soft tire. Not necessarily the two I just chose. That are probably not used to the loss of grip that they had in the last race. So, interesting. Look at that. Look at this little battle. LJ up the inside, up in P5. Is that what I thought it was? Let's take a look at that really quick. Yeah, LJ is just going to dive right through there. Look at that. He gets the spot. That's cool. Whoa! Wow, Riser almost took LJ out. That was so close. Oh my goodness, but these two duking it out. Optimal little elbows out during the race here. Let's take a look at that really quick. Oh, I already missed it. All right, sorry about that. Well, let's not miss any more action. Let's make sure Teasbap's doing okay. You know, the top three are doing what the top three do. Tuckman in fourth. Field a little bit more spread out in this stint. Probably because you have a difference of tires with a lot of people. All right, so Teasbap leading the field in the Porsche. Millet not far behind, just under 2 seconds. Frog's a second behind. So we'll see if these guys can make it work. These guys are definitely driving for all the marbles. What's interesting is I'm looking at the fuel differences between these drivers, and it's going to make a big difference soon. All right, LJ Optimal on his tail again. Optimal's really having a hard time keeping that car together. Okay, he's in the slipstream. He's got nobody back there to worry about. Riser, however, does have somebody coming. And that would be Sharky. And Sharky makes his move into turn one and up into seventh place. Oh, that was so close. Gonna lose a lot of speed coming out of the corner, and all that he gained on the straight is lost. Oh my goodness. All right, so, oh yeah, Optimal has made it around LJ. So he is heading up the road. How cool would it be to have that Penske car show up to help move your stuff out of your house? Okay, that's funny for me, I guess. Let's see, how's Toolshed doing? Toolshed has made his way around Grammon, so even after all of that, he's made his way up the road, so nice. All right, so Teasbap, 1.2 seconds, 1.3 seconds. So Millet gaining a little bit of time on Teasbap. Frogs still a little ways back, but there's 6 seconds clear back to these two. So Tuckman now sitting in the clutches of Optimal. Oops, why is my, okay, there we go. So this should be for pretty pretty solid position. 6 seconds is a lot of time to make up. We're 6 minutes into this race. Toyota sounds so much different. So Cheesemap leading the race. Oh, Toolshed is caught up to Wax. He might make himself a play here. Back up into 10th, looking at 9th place. So making quite a comeback after that incident in turn 2. There we go. So Cheesemap really doing well. Millet in the same car. Both of them have about the same amount of fuel. Frogs is really struggling to save the fuel with that Toyota. It's not quite as efficient, I think, as the Porsche. And I think it might be because the Porsche has, you know, that battery helps get them through a lot of the acceleration where a lot of fuel's used. But I could just be completely wrong. I've been wrong before. Okay, so Tuckman, I just noticed something. Does Tuckman have a, he's got, oh, look at that. Oh, whoa, what happened there? Let's go back and look at this. Hold on a second, let's go back. Oh yeah, AMS just gets, yep, he sees the error of his ways. Stop, camera, go back. And he lets it back through, so Optimal is struggling with this car when he's around other drivers. I'm not sure if it's just the downforce is not suited to him. But look at this. 4 cars all right there. There goes AMS and Sharky. They're drag racing Sharky on the outside. Optimal's got the inside. Ooh, boy, there's a whole lot of bumping and grinding going on through there. Look at that. Look at all these cars. Kind of cool angle. Look at that. That Toyota just really gains on the Porsche in the cornering. And then the Porsche just out accelerates. Look at these two. Look at those two back there fighting. Look at them side by side, and Optimal gets the spot away. Wow. So LJ up into P4. Let's check up front. T-Spap. Hey, it's T-Spap. All right. So they do have to pit at some point. There's 20 and a half minutes left in the race, and they will all have to pit. And they have to run the medium tire at one point. So will they try to do this as a one-stop? I'm going to try to go 15 minutes on their compound. We'll see. The top 4 are actually all, I mean, it doesn't matter. Everybody knows. The top 4 are all on the soft tire. Optimal's on the soft tire. But those 2 other cars around him are all on the medium tire, and they're keeping pace. So I think that's why Optimal's thinking, I've got to use these soft tires to the best of my ability so that I can get, I can get things done and try not to waste too much time. So we'll see how that goes. Nobody in the pits yet, and I don't suspect we'll see them for another lap or 2. Sharky up into 6th. Sharky did make a comment. Sharky did make a comment earlier that he was driving this car because it was probably going to be the slowest one, and he wanted to see what he could do with it. So that's a racer for you. All right, let's see. Millet 4 seconds back, but has built a 4-second gap to Frogs. Frogs struggling with that Toyo, so I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know how this is gonna work out for him. It'll be interesting to see. Oh boy, there goes the penalty right there for LJ. 6-second gap, so he doesn't have a lot to worry about. And here comes the mid pack. So Optimal has gotten a pretty decent gap, about a second over Sharky. Both sitting on about the same amount of fuel. So the, yeah, this would be good. Oops, I keep hitting the wrong button on my controller. All right, so look at that tool shed. After getting spun around in turn 2 at the start, he's climbed his way back up into 9th position. battling for 8th. That's 8th position right in front of him. We'll see if he can make something happen with that. They are both on the same compound tire, so that's good. That means he's able to keep up with him. Let's see, where's Teasbap? Teasbap elects to go for another round. Optimal in the pits for the first, that's our first driver to go into the pits. Does anybody else follow him in? Does it Walks go in? He does it. Does Grabman go in? Let's see, Grabman's not going to go in. No way, not yet. So Teasbap looks like he's going to run these soft tires still. They don't support his driving style anymore, and then he'll go in and switch. Millet may or may not do the same. Millet's tires are definitely worse for the wear than Teasbap's. All right. Where is that battle? Where did it go? Everyone all of a sudden is really spread out by multiple seconds, it seems. All right, so Optimal still in the pits. And I guess what maybe Optimal didn't count on, and Frogs, is the fuel is set to 1 liter per second, so it's going to be an eternity of sitting in the pits. So saving the fuel matters a whole lot. Here comes Teasbap to cross the line. I think he's actually going to get, nope, Optimal does get out of the pits ahead of him. But yeah, that getting that fuel, that's a rough one. So BP Millet in to the pits. Frogs assumes the position. HyPrix in 1-2. Now that'll change a little bit once the pit cycles roll around. Yep, here comes BP, my RWB pal. And LJ will come in his box in a second. And then Sharky's going to come in as well. Oh, okay. Nice. So Sharky was on the medium tires. I'm thinking he might go to the soft tire and try to make the whole 15 minutes last. I mean, Teasbap's able to do it. Frogs has a little damage to the front of the car, so he must have hit something. It'll clear itself up here in a second. He's definitely going to be pitting this time around because he's got no fuel left in the car. So he's got this long straight through the tunnel to get through. Man, I hope he doesn't run out of gas along the way, because he's going to have to put a lot of gas in that car. Not this guy. All right, so Sharky's still in the pits. Right? Yep. Oh, and Millet, and yep, everybody. So they're all in the pits. Teasbap will be going into the pits this time around because he doesn't have any more fuel left to make another run. I mean, it's close because Frogs is about to run out of gas. So I'm pretty sure, yep, there he goes. So into the pits goes the leader, Frogs. Ooh, Frogs just got some more damage, so he hit something else along the way. He's getting a little bit frustrated. Oh, hits the curbs again. I think he's a little frustrated with the car at the moment. We'll see what he can do. Reiser's not far behind him, so we'll see Frogs dive into the pits. There he goes. Reiser, will he go into the pits? He will, because he's got no fuel left. Tool Shed's also going in. Tuckman, he's not going to be pitting yet, so he'll be out for a little while longer. Oaks definitely going into the pits. Grabman can stay out for a little bit longer. And then there's Millet, the first one to come out of the leaders. So now he's coming through the final sector right now. How's Frogs looking on... Frogs, I think Frogs is out of the pits, or is coming out of the pits. Is he still in there? Oh my goodness, he's still in there. He burned so much fuel. Millet is going to come across the line and assume the leader position is my guess. Actually, Tuckman is currently leading the race right now. Grabman in second, and there is BP Millet with a 5-second gap over Optimal. Still a lot of drivers sitting in the pits right now. So once they cycle all the way through, it'll be interesting to see where everybody lands, because the front runners were all on the soft tires and the rear cars were on the mediums, and some of them are out still racing and haven't pit yet. So Sharky comes out in 6th, and
he jumped a few people. Dang, Frogs. He's filling that thing all the way up. Or he's just in the pits. He went in with 0% fuel. So did Riser. Walks with only 3% fuel. So you can see a lot of those drivers really used a lot of fuel. Cheesebap is out now in 7th after filling all the way up. I think these guys figured they could make a one stop out of it. So Tuckman now with 12 minutes 50 seconds left to go, sitting in first place with a 10-second gap to Grammon, who has a 24-second gap to BP Millet. Like, not even showing up back there in the screen. He's only just now coming out of the tunnel. So once those guys pit, BP Millet will take that spot away from him. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't think BP is going to be able to make it the rest of the race on the fuel load that he took, which is why he's so far ahead. Same with Optimal. So those guys are doing a 2-stop strategy. So maybe he's going to do the softs, medium, soft. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Sharky in P6. And there's Cheesebap coming down the main pit lane. Or, I'm so tired. It's been such a long day. I don't think that, oh. I'm trying to read the chat while I'm keeping an eye on what's going on. I mean, we got to give Tuckman his due. He is leading the race, right? HyPrix says he hasn't seen BP. He's been around for a long time. In fact, oh, there goes Grammon. Tuckman is staying out for another lap, and Grammon goes in. So he's going to come on off the mediums onto the softs, and BP Millet, coming out of the tunnel now, is going to assume that second position. And look who's gaining on him. Because Millet is now on the medium tire, Optimal is on the soft tire. Wait a minute. Okay, okay, I see what's happening. So it looks like Optimal is trying to go for the soft medium at the end, so he can try to gain as much time as he can. So we'll see. Maybe he had to change up his strategy because of the whatever he was running into. But he's there now, challenging for P2. I don't know if Millet knows what his strategy is, but it's a strategy nonetheless. Grammon in the pits. Ooh. Optimal almost gets into the back of him. See, where's Tuckman? Tuckman is in the final sector. He will be pitting, and your new leader will end up being BP Millet or Optimal, one of the two. What's interesting is both of these guys are on similar fuel strategy, but different tire strategy. So here goes Optimal. He's going to make the move. Porsche v Porsche. And in DP goes and holds it together. Those soft tires really showing what they're made of in these cars and on this track. Yeah, see, the guys that are driving the Porsche really understand short shift that bad boy and save that fuel because I think and somebody could correct me if I'm wrong, in the hybrid cars, once you get to like 150 or 155 miles an hour, the battery, the electric motor is disengaged, so you can't use that anymore. So use up your battery in the low gears and shift and let the electric motor do all that work. So Optimal leading the race thus far, still owes another pit stop because he's not going to make it 9 more minutes on the fuel that he has. BP Millet, I think BP Millet can make it work. I think he is going to make this work. And then here comes Sharky all the way up in the podium places now. Sharky's got what he needs to get through here. So I think he's going to go to the end. And then about 5 seconds later comes Teasbap, who has got plenty of fuel to push as hard as he wants on the medium tire. So,
this is going to be exciting to see this finish.
There's Optimal's already gained a 1.5 seconds over Millet, using up a lot of his fuel to make that car work for him. Millet's got nearly 1/8 of a tank more fuel than Optimal does. And I think BP Millet's going to try to make this go 7 minutes. That's what, 3 more laps? No, 4 laps, I guess. Pretty close. I'm not going to try to do math right now. Yep, and there's 7th gear in those 2 guys. And then 23 seconds back from these 2. Going into the tunnel now is Sharky, sitting in the podium places. He's really muscled that 030 all the way around the track and getting himself up into P3, so not bad. That big, huge, tall, vented side fins. Like all that aero in there. It looks awesome. The other cars are just like, they got the newer rear wing, right? So it's a little bit different. Like, look at if you just look at this car, look at all the airfoils in there, the double-sided wings in the back, and then you look at the newer models, and it's just all that double-sided wing stuff is just gone. Oh, that's the Porsche anyway, but Teasbap, he's kind of gaining. I don't know. Let's see. Optimal, under attack. BP Millet's there and is going to make the move. I think Optimal is probably realizing he's got a fuel problem. So I think he's going to pit probably this lap, get on the medium so he can get a couple warm-up, get a warm lap to really push those tires. But he's going to lose out to Sharky. So, because Sharky's 24 seconds back, and I think it's about a 30-second pit stop. Plus, he's got to get fuel. So Sharky may have just played this right. Millet may have played it right. I think Millet will have enough to get there. We've got 6 minutes left. That's we're doing about 1.5 minutes of laps. That's 3 laps. We should be about 3 more laps to go, something like that. Whew. Okay. What happened? Did someone just wipe out? Oh, I thought somebody just wiped out. I'm sorry. There's Frogs. Up into P6. Medium tires. He's got some fuel left. I think he's definitely going the whole direction, or the whole rest of the race. So we'll see if he can make that work. There you go, HyPrix. All right, let's keep an eye up here. That battle for first is still alive. Sharky and LJ. LJ's on the medium tire, Sharky on the soft side. I don't think we're going to see much happening there, but look at that. Teasbap closing the gap. He was 3.5 seconds behind LJ on the last lap through this first sector. So he's definitely making some strides to catch him. Frog's just now coming into turn 1. And we're just going to check back here to see if there's any other battles happening. All right. So let's see. Millet 1 second up the road. Optimal fuel light on and flashing. He's got some scary times to think of. He's going to have to pit out of second place. He's going to have to pit. Millet, I think he's got a couple more laps in this car. He's got a couple more laps. We'll see if he can make it work. He's got a huge gap. If he goes into fuel map and just short shifts that car a little longer, I think Millet can save this. And there goes, all right, there goes Optimal into the pits. Now, Sharky is 23 seconds back, just coming into the final tunnel. Let's see how long this pit stop's going to take Optimal, because he's got to get gas. He's got to get on the medium tire. He hasn't ran those yet. That tire swap is almost 5 seconds on its own. So I don't know how far he'll drop down the order, but Sharky will come across now with plenty of fuel to get to the rest of this race. And LJ, he's got what it can take. So it looks like Sharky and LJ may have the podium spots locked out here. Oh, wait, I take that back. Look at there. There's Teasbap. He's gained He gained almost 2.5 seconds the last lap on LJ. Holy crap. All right, maybe LJ is slowing down, but Teasbap's hunting for that third position in the podium spot. We'll come back to that in a second. I just want to make sure. Millet, 22 seconds up the road. Sharky, 2 seconds ahead of this battle right here. This is for the final podium spot. When they come across the line, there's going to be about, I'd say about 2 minutes left. So there may be 2 more laps left, or 1 more lap. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how close it gets. But there we go. LJ under attack. The man is right on his tail. Look at that run. Oh, I thought he was going to take him right there. He's right there. He's holding him to that outside line. And look at that. He makes it work. And Teasbap up into the podium places. Nice move, dude. Dang. That was awesome. And so Teasbap up into P3. So now we've got, he's 2.9 seconds from Sharky. Can he get Sharky? Sharky's just coming out of the final corner now, and we just barely caught a glimpse of him. There he is. So that's what Sharky sees in his rearview mirror. Can he hold him off for the rest of the time? This is good. Now, Sharky's on the soft tire. It's going to be difficult, but not impossible for Teasbap to get there. There is 1 minute 40 seconds left. At their pace right now, they're going to have to do another lap. Millet, oh no. Millet's going to have to do another lap. I don't think he has the fuel, folks. I don't think he has the fuel. He has 20 seconds he can give up, though, if he needs to slow down, because he's going to have to do a whole nother lap still. Oh. Yeah, he is definitely easy on the throttle. He is not making any moves, but you know who is making moves is Teasbap. He is catching Sharky quick. He's never going to get Millet unless Millet does something wrong. Millet now coming through the final 3 corners. He's going to have another lap to do. Sharky's going to have another lap to do. Teasbap will have another lap to do. Both of them have the fuel to make it work, but does Sharky have enough to hold off Teasbap? Oh, this is a battle, folks. This is going to be good. All right, so let's see. Let's go up here. Okay, so BP Millet is going nice and slow. Sharky, we got 27 seconds left, so he's got 1 more lap to do. Teasbap 1 more lap to do. There goes LJ. So most of the field is going to have 1 more lap to do. There's Optimal, so he does come out from 1st to 5th up the track now. And he's going inside of... Wait, is that LJ? Did he just pass LJ? He did. Oh, LJ's out of gas. LJ's not going to make it. Oh, crap. He is not going to make it. BP Millet is in trouble. But he's in the long stretch. If he just goes nice and slow, give up all the time you want. Sharky, this is the battle right here that we have to keep it on. This is for position 2. Frogs, Tuckman, and Graham come across the line now. But here's the big story. Does BP Millet have enough to get across? Oh, I got to show you this. Let's just... Nope, wrong button, Chris. You can't barely even see any red. He's going to have to basically coast. But here it is. Sharky's under attack. There's Teasbap. Oh, coming into Sector 3 now. And Teasbap's trying to hold it together. Sharky has just enough fuel to make it. Oh my gosh. Oh no, here it goes. Oh, holding that inside line. Millet is just barely going to make it across the line, but Sharky fighting off a charging Teasbap. Can Teasbap get around him? This is the real deal. This is the real deal. It's a drag race. Who's going to run out of gas first? No! Wow, what a fight. That was awesome. That was a great fight, you guys. That was so much fun to watch. Here comes Optimal. He's going to come across in P4. And LJ, out of fuel, is coasting it all the way to the finish line to get a P5. Wow, that was fun. Those are the kinds of races that I love to see. And you know what? We've had battles like that to the finish in this series so many times now. Oh, it's been awesome. But there was your winner, BP Millet. And he takes the checkered flag, starting in 4th position, and gets his way up all the way into 3rd. Or into 1st. So congratulations. That's my boy right there. That's RWB, baby. Woo. Yeah. Oh, look at that. So there's Millet. He comes across with about an 8-second gap to Sharky. Now look at that gap. Sharky and Teasbap, less than a 1/10 of a second. We're talking 4, maybe 5/100ths of a second right there. Not bad. Optimal sets the fastest lap of the race, but comes home with a 1-minute penalty because he forgot to choose the proper tires. So there you go. I didn't mean to do that. I went too fast. And there's the rest of the gang there at the end of the field. So what a race that was. All right, I'm going to save this replay right now. Folks, that was a barn burner there at the end. That was loads of fun. All right. Oh, man, these races have been so good. So good. Folks, I don't have anything for you. I don't have any little leaks to give you on what the next event is. But we'll get you the info soon. So you don't got to worry about nothing. But that was a load of fun. All right, folks. That's going to be it. That's going to be it for tonight. That was this week's Midweek Madness, Episode 6, the HyBrid Trials. Come see us next week, same time, same station, and check out all that there is to do here at HyBrid or at Midweek Madness. And remember, guys, go check out our boy. You know what? Actually, no, I'm going to add this because we need to make sure that our boy is represented here. Let's see. There we go. I'm just going to bring this up right now because it's worth repeating. HyPrix graphics design and sim racing. Our boy HyPrix does all the work for us, makes everything look really pretty, and this joint effort has just been such a blast. And I know Julio, I know Pixteca, you're out there and you're watching, and just again publicly, thanks, man. You make everything that we're doing look so much more professional. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you know this, I was meeting with a potential sponsor this afternoon, and they looked at the website, they looked at our stuff, and they're like, "Who does that for you? That stuff looks awesome." I'll tell you privately who it was, and you'll be like, "Dang, okay." Anyway, that's it, folks. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we're gonna see you guys next week. Later, Gators.